So let's understand strings today. So we have done how to assign string to a variable that we have completed. So this is a string and we are assigning to a variable. Okay. Now we'll do slicing a string. Okay. So let me quickly write in the comment section so that we remember it. Now I'm assigning the line is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I've just copied it from the internet. So I just want to take out slice quick from it. Okay. So how would I do that? I'll write print, I'll write x and then open a square bracket. Now q comes at the fourth position. So I'll write 4, then I'll write colon, and then I'll not pick up the k position, I'll pick up the space after k. That's the 9th position, because it will take 4 to 9 but not 9, right? So when I run it, it will give me quick. Okay, now I want to print another letter. Okay, that's the. So print x, and here since the starting I'm putting the starting letter, I won't be using 0. I'll just put colon and then I'll write the 0 1 2 3. It will go to 3 but not print 3. So that's THE, because E is number 2. Now for the last letters, it's very difficult for me to just count all the letters. So here we use negative indexing. Okay. Negative is the last one is -1, then -2, -3. So we'll do reverse counting from there. So if I want to let's do this negative indexing, and I want x, I'll write minus 1 second. So if you can understand, if I've written -3, so it's -1, -2, -3. That is D and underscore to the end. So dog is printed. Now I'll print lazy. So you'll see print x. Here it is -8 L, and the space is -4. Okay, so it will print me lazy. -8 to -4, but not -4. So now we'll understand modifying the string. Okay, so let's do this. First we'll do the upper. Okay, so upper is basically when I want to change the text to uppercase, right? So when I write x dot upper, see the quick brown fox is all in uppercase now. Similarly, if I want to do it in lower, I'll write print x dot lower, and now it will be in lower. Okay, now we'll be removing the white spaces. So if you could see x and the x after the apostrophe, you have space before T and after D. So what we can do, we can just write x dot strip and then write, just run it, and you see the spaces have been removed. Okay, so the space between first and last letter has been removed. Okay, now we'll understand replacing. So suppose I want to replace fox to cat. So I'll use print x dot replace fox or whatever you want to replace, comma, and what do you want to replace it with. So I want to replace fox with cat, and then I run it. So the line becomes the quick brown cat jumps over the lazy dog. Okay, now we'll do split. Split is basically simmer and man. I have given a comma, so it's like splitting first name last name. So x dot split, and I've given comma. Okay, so this is why I've given x dot split. So since there were no comma, so the list has only one item, right? And now I've given y. Now the list will have two items, simmer and man, which are split or separated by a comma. Okay, so if you want to see it again, I'll just show you. If x dot split is done, it will be one item like this. Okay, so this is basically the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. There's no comma and hence only one item. Okay, so all depends on comma or any other letter you want to use, any symbol. So now we'll do concatenating. Concatenating is basically adding up two strings together, right? So we'll be joining two strings. So A is equal to simmer and B is equal to man. So print A plus B, or if I want to give some space in between, I'll just write A plus the space plus B and run it, and you see the difference that the first one is without space, the second one is with space. You have to insert space because there's no space inserted with plus. Concatenation is adding them. Now if I want to concatenate a string with an integer, right? If you have done previous languages, it's quite simple, but here it's not that simple. I'll just show you the same thing. So when you have to do with integer and string, they have to be concatenated. Let's try with the similar method first. So maybe again A is equal to simmer, and let's type age. My age is 33. I'll just add both these things together and see what will be the result. So when I run this, you will see that it cannot concatenate a string, right, to an integer. So string can only be concatenated with a string. But how to do? We have to do it, right? So what we'll do, we'll use formatting. Now how format is done, it's A plus, I'll use apostrophes, I'll put a curly brackets inside it, and after the apostrophe I'll use dot format and put the variable there, whatever variable it is. Okay, I'll run it, and now you can see simmer 33. So you cannot concatenate a string and integer with normal plus. You have to use format there. So let's do some more examples. So I just wrote I'm having mango trees, and number of trees that I'm having is 2. Now I want to print that together. So here we'll see that we are using a variable of a string, then we are using actually a string, and then concatenating with an integer. Okay, so I'm using the string line also. The number of trees are curly brackets dot format number. I'm having mango trees, the number of trees are 2. Okay, so the grammatical mistake I'm correcting. So this lines look more grammatically correct. Okay, so now we'll understand escape characters. So escape characters are basically when we want Python to not understand something, what it already does. So we want to escape that. I'll just give you an example. So suppose there's a file name. We all have this file name, the C drive, let me write that, street drive /new /type /simmer.xls. so this is suppose some Excel file. Now if you could see, I'll just print this file name and it won't come correctly. Just have a look. So there's no new, there's no type, and everything is messed up. So the reason is that it's taking backslash and as backslash t as new line and tab. Now to avoid that, I'm just putting an extra backslash, and when now I run it, it escapes that and give me the exact output. So this is the escape characters. Okay, thank you for watching it. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.